Those are like my favorite effects to use on songs. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog, to the studio. I'm all done with working on a secret project, a cover. I can't share my working process with you at the moment because I still don't have the rights. We're working on that. If you've been already following me for a while, you know which kind of song it is because you've been here for the recording session when I was in the B studio with Marvin recording that song. Just a very small snippet so YouTube doesn't block it.
She's gone.
Okay, I need to stop. Like, Instagram's really bad. Let's put the phone aside. Don't waste your time with Instagram scrolling down and up. I know it's very addictive, but focus on making music. I already opened up the entire on and off project. Let me play you a little bit out of it so that you know what I'm talking about.
What are we for? Who's keeping score? The bruises and the scars, they don't mean nothing at all. Every time that you call, the feeling of your touch will keep me forever stuck in the sun and our flow.
So far so good for a track that I've been only working on maybe 6-7 hours. It's a remix, so I got the vocals already. This saves me a lot of time. Still not happy with the transition from the break to the drop. It needs to be more dramatic, and also the drop itself with the sounds, not 100% sure, but so far so good. Next up is actually using some special effect sounds. That's what I wanted to share with you also, because these effect sounds are not really used by a lot of people. I don't see a lot of people actually using them in the right way and in a creative way. So let's actually start with the very first one, which is called Turnado. It's by Sugar Bites. It's actually meant to be used for live playing. So if you ever want to play live electronic music and have like strange, weird, kind of very complex effects, go try it out. That's why it has these 8 big knobs that are easy to map to any MIDI controller. And if you click on to edit, another world just opens. So for example, here we have a slice arrange effect that I'm thinking about using on top of the drop. So I've copied down the main vocal into a second instance, and I've already automated the slice arranger. So if I click here, you see it's 0. If I go over here, it's at 41, and this is basically, let me just play it to you so you know what it's doing. It's very complex. It's starting to slice and rearrange the vocal bits depending on how much you open up this knob and where you started. So it's doing random stuff, which I absolutely love. I've played around with it. I usually directly automate it so that it's kind of safe, because it's really hard to go back and find the exact point where you started it. But then I just move it up and down. At the moment, I won't change it because I actually really like it. Because let's listen to it actually with everything else on. It really spices up the drop and also connects the vocal more to the drop. I love to use it for like doing these kind of things, because doing it manual, cutting a vocal like this and arranging, you would never ever come up with this kind of stuff. So it's doing it for you. It's a little bit random, so I sometimes record while doing whatever on those knobs. Let me actually just show you what else it can actually do, because it's really a fun plugin. Let's not copy the automation, solo the vocal, just loop it up and maybe go through some presets to show you the full potential of this.
The bruises and the scars, they don't mean nothing at all. every time that
Simple
you
filter.
call. The feeling of your touch will keep me forever stuck score. Bruise every
Slice
time
arranger,
that you
pan
call.
loop.
The
Perfect to use on any kind of drop looper.
Who's keeping the bruises every time that you call? The feeling of your touch will keep me forever stuck in the sun. Who's keeping score? The bruises and the scars, they don't mean nothing every time.
Again, really complex stuff. Maybe just try and download a demo. I don't know if there's one available. I will link down below to the plugin if you want to go check it out. Just play around with it. It does very complex stuff very easily. So one of my favorite plugins for like weird kind of effects. Whenever I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, I just slap it on, try it out and see what happens. Sometimes it's shit, sometimes it's amazing, and you would have never any other way ended up there. They also have another plugin that is called, just wait, it's called Effectrix, which is also really cool if you want to do like time repeated kind of effects. Let me just slap it on really quick and give you a demo. You basically have certain effects from top to bottom, and you can engage or disengage them by just drawing in here, and whenever it's passing by, this is amazing on vocals, on main synthesizers. So for example, you could pick one note in a 4-bar loop that is always having like a stutter on it, or maybe a phaser or a chorus. That's like the easiest way to do it. You don't have to automate it, and it's like really simple. By the way, just to let you know, this video is not sponsored by anyone or any of these companies. Actually, none of my videos on this channel are sponsored in any way. I make all of my money with music, so I don't need that. Just wanted to say that, because some people leave like mean comments and say it's like bullshit, but I actually use it quite a lot. Also for this one, I will leave a link down below if you're interested. I think the Effectrix one is a lot cheaper. Maybe there's even a bundle. I actually don't really know. Let's get actually to my favorite effect plugin bundle suite. That's actually not a secret anymore. A lot of people use it because it's so amazing. Let me just open up a bus 20 right here. And it's of course going to the Soundtoys plugin. The crystallizer is amazing. It's like a echo synthesizer, but it's like, yeah, let me just play it. So there are a ton of echoes in there, and like a lot of reverse, glitchy kind of pitching effects. A lot of it is really weird and you can't use it, but if you just like use it slightly on certain things, it can really spice it up, make it sound modern, and just make it interesting in a complex way, but very easily done. You of course can go in here and tweak everything yourself. Then actually the same also applies to the Echo Boy.
Roots in the stars, they don't want you nothing at all. Bring it from the you. Eating off your
yeah, you can do really creepy stuff, funny stuff, complex stuff. Also simple stuff is possible with it. And this entire suit, there's a ton available. There's also the Pan Man, which I regularly use actually on hi-hats, just to let them switch from left to right, move along and make it more interesting. And it's really nice, you got this little graph at the bottom that shows you where the sound is actually going to. You can reverse it, let it go from left to right, from right to left, from the middle to the side. Everything is possible with this kind of thing. And then there's actually a lot of other stuff that I also love to use. The filter freak is, yeah, if it already has in the name freak, it's doing a lot of stuff.
The bruises and the scars, they don't mean.
Here you can basically automate or kind of trigger filter movements in again, a very special way.
Every time that you call, the feeling of your touch will keep me forever in the sun and all.
Very interesting, but again, all of those you have to use carefully. If you use them too much, it will definitely ruin your song. So actually here on my track, I used, I think it was the Echo Boy. Let me check. Yes, I used the Echo Boy on the vocals of the verse, just to make them a little bit more interesting, because there's some big gaps in the vocal.
Yeah, you change like leaves in the fall.
And for that kind of echo, I used it because it's a tiny bit more interesting than like a standard echo. And you can also switch here the styles. I used an analog delay just like for this kind of vintage character. Those are like my favorite effects to use on songs. I hope this video helped you a little bit. If you're interested in any of these effects, except for the ones that are just standard with Logic, I will link them down below. And now just start working on the song and let's see how far I can actually get with this today. Maybe even finish it.
The bruises and the scars, they don't mean nothing at all. Every time that you...
I've tried to mix that song, and I'm sure you all know this feeling. You mix and mix and mix and just feel like jumping off a cliff. I mean, this happens every once in a while. The only thing you can do is just try it again the next day, and maybe the next time not before starting mixing, already working on another song for 6 hours. So tomorrow another try. We'll share with you all of my mixing techniques and hopefully not fail.